Why is there an asshole that's just on, like, floor?
Boy.
It should be floor 80, right?
81. Pump attack is 80.
Why is there an asshole that's on, like, floor 80 of the pit? In the 1 area? You know, the joke was going to make the reason a traditional Marioism in Nocturne. A lot of people think it was because the Sarah rating system was either just about to be introduced or was introduced. That's apparently not the reason, and this is funny given Mara's cough design. Mara's model was too big.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could say he was too girthy.
Pump attack is 80. So, we're nearing the tail. Oh, there it is. The dark bristle. The darkest of bristles.
Oh, that's racist.
And the Arantula.
Arantula, what is that? A Gen 10 Polgon?
Dark bristle.
Defense is 4. Ooh.
Now.
Can't jump on them. Ha.
Okay, now just gotta hope I don't fucking eat it. Whew! That's why I wanted the... There's a reason I put on the one thing, was so I could block and take less damage. Yeah, Arantula. Well, some people say Arantula because it's the T-U-L-A. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna try to kick some ass. Ass kicked! Good. Those guys can fuck you up. But we're doing fine.
Feeling fine.
No!
Ooh, that's a relief.
Fine. Every time, my man.
Okay, actually, it's been a while since we've seen him. I swear we didn't see him for like 20 floors.
I think you're right. There it is, the basic piranha plant. As a child,
Yeah, when I was younger, I thought basic piranha plants were not in this game. But we said that in the GameCube version.
Yes.
I only learned that they were years later looking at a full title list.
Yeah, because they're down here!
Because if you're
Pit of 100 Trials.
Because if you're wondering why are they underground, because in the original Super Mario Brothers, you first encounter piranha plants in 1-2.
Yes.
So yeah, that's...
I think?
That seems to be the reason.
Hold on. Oh, well, I still got it equipped.
That seems to be the reason they're so low in the pit.
Ooh, fucking yeah!
Also, again, continuing the
Woo
trend.
hoo hoo hoo!
Also, again, continuing the trend, like was the basic chain jump, so that the most basic version of the enemy is the strongest.
Starting to level like fucking mad, baby. Hinch and a go-go, baby. Oh, it's so good.
The freedom feels so good.
Oh, chuck. Okay. Now, because I said I was just going to start adding dumb shit, we'll just put that tab on. Essentially, you have a electric status, and when you take physical contact, enemies can do damage, but they can get zapped.
Don't if you eat the volt...
The volt shrooms do the same thing, yes.
Yeah.
But some of the bat enemies, if they try to do the HP sucking attack, the basic sucking attack is still blocked, but I believe the bat enemies in here were given an additional like flip attack that tells that tap to fuck off. So it's not as good as it could be, but it does prevent a lot of things.
My god! That's half a level up! Wait, 1, 2... Yeah, it is 5!
Yeah. I said I would just start adding stupid shit.
And this is the level. To be fair to the game, I don't remember if this is a thing in the original. We're getting stupid lucky, or they did this to make it easier. Almost everything in here has been dropping large FP and, like, HP recovery, whereas before this point, the game was kind of high and dry on that. But again, I don't know if that was a, like, change or not to try
With the simplifiers, realistically, jumping across the dudes isn't that hard.
Bop, boom, bing.
I do like the simplifiers for that down here. I don't care if my star points suck. I'm doing extreme danger. I don't need star points. And even if I feel like I need star points, Sweet Treat normally tops me off.
That's what happens when you have 5 HP.
Like there's a problem here. 69!
Nice. Okay, all is forgiven.
All is done. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And as soon as I point it out, it goes away.
Okay. I might just start leaving some points. Off so I can start stacking other dumb shit.
What, you could put one of the HP pluses on. HP, FP.
I don't... Well, it could come in handy, I guess. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. That could come in handy. I will give you that.
Because of how quickly we're going to be leveling up.
Extra FP is good in a pinch in case I need an extra rally wink or something.
You know.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
That's why I pointed it out.
No, hey, I did it. I agree with you. God damn it. I have to start counting the floor in a minute here.
Oh. We still have one more item to get. After that is when we'll have to start counting.
88. This is fine.
Because we're almost there.
Yes.
Ooh, more FP.
We'll probably level up in a minute anyway.
Okay, we're probably going to, because, you know, we're at the end and there are only so many floors left, we're probably going to only get one extra level up. Unless the thing's on floor 90. Like, unless you get stupid lucky and get all of the assholes on floor, like, 90, and then you'll get all the level ups.
That could be worth at least, like, 2 on its own. Or more, depending. We'll see when we get there. Bring on the bullshit game. Dang it. Pipe. Okay. 90.
because you're on 490, you can also talk to that guy just to show the... Look at those prices! 900!
Oh, I'm screenshotting that beautiful, beautiful nonsense. That's as high as it goes.
Okay, 90 some.
91. First, I need title for you, and this might be one of the asshole comps.
I don't remember if they can appear on 91.
I was thinking about different things, because the Swoopire is stronger than Swoopula, which bothers the fuck out of me.
It's because I think I pointed this out in the original game. The Swoopire, I believe the harder one, is an enemy from the original Paper Mario. That's why he's higher than Swoopula, because Swoopire was, I believe, the strongest swoop enemy in the original Paper Mario. I think those are the swoops in Bowser's Castle.
Okay, I could take out one.
Yes.
I could art attack and maybe take out the two. If I don't get the one guy in the circle. Just so I have less RNG to deal with. It's fine enough. It's fine. Got lucky anyway. It's fine. So close to a level that... If I had taken them out with an art attack, which was the one issue with doing that, but 20 HP. These are the enemy where Zap Tap would normally on GameCube stop them from doing anything, but now I believe they have a flip attack that seems to literally be to invalidate the whole...
To invalidate that?
Yes, but we're about to level. My man. It's fine. It's whatever. I literally don't mind using the art attack, trying to... Now, I could have decided to just knock out the one and deal with the two enemies, since the...
That was, like, because that knocks out, guarantees knocking out one. That would have technically been less damage, but hey, you gotta level up.
I knew I was going to get a level up. It's fine.
There,
it's fine. It's whatever.
91.
Well, count as we go, but I'm gonna...
You got... What does Lucky Day do? Because you got another one of those. That's one of the luck
It's
packs.
that solid, like, 25% luck.
How much is that? You could throw that one on.
It's 7, Curzon.
Ooh. Ooh, that's spicy.
No, I'll just leave some points, because we... I'll just leave points, because if we level up again...
Yeah, if we get 2 more level ups, then we could throw that on. And have that, like, 98% luck.
Oh, God! Box buffs. No, this time I'm not going to make the mistake I did.
Oh.
Damn it.
Ooh, and that fucker has a Thunder Rage. Okay, so...
Hold on. Hold on.
Tattle?
I'm more worried about you. Hold on. Amazy Daisy. HP is 20, attack is 20, defense is 1. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably just a regular...
What?
Yeah, just regular jump.
Actually... Wait, no. Something just occurred to me. Hold on.
Oh, you cheeky motherfucker.
Something just occurred to me.
I didn't think about that.
No, that just crossed my mind. Because it'll be the same battle. So I can knock this motherfucker out. We can still tattle that one guy, but Daisy isn't untattled. Try to remind me I can fucking do that, because I could have been...
It's just, I didn't know that for years, so I don't think about that.
Behold, the cheekiness. I'm running away so I can get my tattles and reset my turns. What?
Yeah, that's efficient right there.
It worked, didn't it?
Yes.
I really should have done that in the other battle. It's fine.
No, that leads... Rock.
It's a rock.
Not it's just any boulder. It's a rock.
Hold on.
The pioneers used to ride these babies for miles.
Goodbye, bitch!
Anyway, that leads to... There's a spicy number.
Mazy daisies.
That's like, what, 75?
Something like that.
74.
Admittedly, I do forget about that dumb mechanic.
Should be 92.
Yep, 92. It's fine.
Well, that leads to what I was going to say. You getting an Amazy Daisy there, basically, like, a thing that the game...
there he is! That's Bobble.
There's the lad. There's the large lad.
I've been looking for my boy.
Large lavender lad. Lavender is a shade of purple, isn't it?
It's Bob Orc.
Good old Bob Orc.
Hold on, I love these stats. These are some numbers.
Man's been hitting the Twinkies.
Bob Orc, easily the biggest performer I've ever seen. Max HP is 10, attack is 4, and defense is 2. One attack, explode after a while. Power of 16.
Man is angry.
Now, I believe a silly thing that still works in this, I believe if you make them explode with fire, I believe they do 2 damage apiece. So, a dumb tactical thing, if you have some cushy health, 2, 4, 6, 8.
Or you like...
What?
Or if not cushy health, you use, like, either a, like, Dodgy Fog or something, or a Boost Sheet, and then have someone use a Fire Flower, or Vivian Fiery Jinx, and be a Sacrificial Lamb. Anyway, the gimmick of floor 90, I had brought up that there's the different, like, random things that can occur. And, you know, that's the case. But another thing that is specific on floor 91 to 99.
No.
I'm going to fully explain it. Basically, Amazy Daisies can show up on some of the floors in here. They can't show up on everything. 92 is, I believe, the first floor they can show up on. I think
they can replace the normal enemies
in a set on certain floors
at random.
And some of the enemy groups in here,
you know what? We got the room.
Already have Amazy Daisies. So
you see, now we have 6. So because we have 6. Now is when if I get, because we have 6, I could,
I honestly feel like, because, like I said, even if you stack everything together, it's, like, not enough to do the minimum of 3 jumps. I would honestly recommend actually waiting a level up just to throw the lucky day on.
No, I'll do the 2. Because if I get I have to go pee again. God damn it. I've had a lot of tea.
Cool.
We're so close. Okay, so a cat got in here, so Carson was trying to fish the cat out. But I'm the one playing, and not a lot's going to happen. He got the cat, so yeah. So I can play. If you hear the door. Oh my god! Fuck.
What?
It's just... There was 5 of them. I was just like, fuck. It's fine. I got him. Bye. Okay. This is fine. We got the cat. I just wanted to keep playing.
Yeah. The 5 getting the like 5 swoop healers is still swoop hires is still better than getting like a lot of amazing daisies. Because I think the floors the amazing daisies all existed on. I think they were all on like the even number.
I think
floors.
it's the even number.
So that leads to this can't happen on the last floor. It's the next.
Oh my god.
To last, but the thing I was talking about earlier in the pit, which is why I think the pit is artificial difficulty.
Because
there is a enemy group on floor 98 that's like 5 of like these assholes, sort of like this, but actually no, I believe it's like 3 of the elite wizards and like 2 amazing daisies. Except on floor 98, 3 amazing daisies can be inserted into a group. So you can get a group of 5 amazing daisies on floor 98.
On my own for Danger Mario, I've talked about this. I got the like that RNG group where they were like, whoops, all the amazing daisies. And like, oh no.
Because it's a normal enemy group has like 2 of them and 3 spawn and 3 extras are added, or it's the other way. It's flipped around where it's 3 in a normal group and 2 are added.
Here's the thing though. I'm maxing out my luck. I have so much luck now, I've basically guaranteed hit the hard cap of luck, where when you get so much luck so that you're not invincible, the game is just like, yeah, buddy, fuck off.
Like I said, it actually caps at like a 98 or like 99, so that you can't have 100% luck. Though besides, you can't have 100% luck, the other factor I feel like that is a thing was that is they probably didn't want your luck to go too high, because if it went too high, it would roll into negative and become worthless.
Yes.
Or as we in the industry call it, the Gandhi effect.
It's fine. This is fine.
I think that fucking Gandhi thing...
96.
I think that is my favorite glitch turned feature ever.
Bob. Bop. It's Bob. Oh my god!
Oh, there's one of them, and we're on floor 96, or is this 97? Yeah.
They can start randomly!
Like I said, I think it's the even number floors.
They can replace enemies down here. They're all grounded. I'll just quick hammer, not take my chances.
You don't take your chances with those chocolate fucks.
No! No, you do not!
That's why I'm hoping we'll get the, like, 5 amazing daisies again, because didn't we get that on the... Nice. Did we get that on the first Danger Mario recording?
I don't think we did. I don't remember. Because it's random!
Because I remember pointing out the group, because I had seen that group before, and I thought that was one of the groups that could naturally exist. No, it's more asshole-ish, where, like I said, it's amazing daisies replacing enemies in the group. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see.
Keep getting extra badges and just start throwing miscellaneous nonsense on. I'm basically good on damage because I can't make enough of a difference. So I'm just, at this point, going to basically just equip random miscellaneous stuff. Not doing Jumpman. There's not enough damage to matter.
At this point, it basically is just the, like, damage dodge or the FP increases.
That's not bad in a pinch. But, since we have it, let's just do the FP again. I can get more direct value out of FP versus... Like, the slight... I would do damage if the increase in damage would get me to the 3, but... Oh my god!
Oh, we're getting it again. Starting to get the groups where Amazing Daisies are invading the enemy group.
It's fine.
And I find it funny that I talk about it and then the game at RNG is screwing us with that. Oh, because these fuckers are worth so much experience, I am actually happy about that. Look at that.
Behold. 100.
That it was literally enough for a level up.
Yeah.
We basically don't have other shit to equip. Ah,
Okay, the item hog? Damn it. On.
Okay, out of the shit we currently have, we don't have shit to equip.
The we'll talk about that in a second. On.
I'll check before.
Damn it, Garth. First, okay, what I was going to say. Double dip is okay. Double dip P is also okay. Because this is one of the only partner badges I like where your partner can use double items, but Mario using double is also okay.
What does Pity Flower do?
If you take damage, you might get 1 flower point. That badge has always been cheeks. And this is good. Because this does marginally increase drops.
Will that increase the drop of, like, getting HP and flower points after a battle? Or when they say items, do they mean things that go in your item
Things
house?
that are in your inventory. Yep,
Yeah.
98.
Yeah, level 98.
That's fine.
Oh, damn it, we didn't get the one group then. Son of a bitch.
It's fine.
Though I think that does show that I think we got the standard group, meaning it is the Amazing Daisies at 2.
Looks like it. Was the standard group. It's fine. This is fine. At this point, I literally just equipped whatever because I really didn't care.
Because we didn't buy other badges that would have been useful, like I said, like the flower finder and like HP finder, because those made HP and flower drops more common after a battle. If we had those, throwing one of those on
wouldn't be that bad, but
especially because that lets you get FP faster at like if you have to use rally when you fight. Floor
99. So, I believe we go down to 100.
Yeah.
Now, this is the point where you need to equip whatever you want. And I will explain our loadout right quick to go over everything. Preferably 25% lock. That's extra FP. It's the only reason I have it. Those do damage. That made commands easier, except in this version, apparently the jumping on a single enemy isn't...
Rally Wink and other things are made easier, so those are...
But it's still good to have. It's all my damage.
Yes.
I take more damage, but I deal more, which helped get... In case I drop to 1...
Just to, squeak a little...
In case I drop to 1, that's a good contingency. I've explained the draining. Well, I don't... I could make some changes, but realistically, with my...
We don't really have anything...
to massively swing this, so...
Because, it's not like we have more Mega Rushes.
And this asshole... Ooh! This is the reason you need a minimum? This is the reason you need a minimum of 55 damage. I will talk about this thing in a minute. And a fun change. Because of the title. Because they made a very interesting change. Ooh! Wow, what a freak.
That's a statement. I guess it is a reanimated skeleton. Even though that would technically never work.
Bonetail!
Even though that would technically never be able to exist because there's no muscle tissue connecting the bones.
That's Bonetail! She's the older sister of Hooktail. Bonetail was a dude on GameCube. Max HP 200, attack is 8, and defense is 2. The reason you need a minimum of 55 damage is because the 2 defense means 55 becomes 54. 54, 53, 54, 53, 52, yeah, 55, yeah, 54, 53, oh wait, yeah, wait, damn it, I was thinking, yeah. 55, yeah, 54, 53, 53, 52, 51, 50, and that barely does 200 damage in 4 jumps. Just bones. Well, no, that's all.
That's other than frankly, you hear the most muffled, I heard that!
And in case I screw the pooch, Bonetail had, yeah, stronger than the final boss. Bonetail is not hard. Bonetail is just tedious. And in case I screw the pooch, at low HP, Bonetail can heal 20 HP twice.
Bonetail is basic, before you do the thing, Bonetail is basically super cracked out Hooktail, hence the design and stuff, meaning they have all of Hooktail's bullshit, having an attack that, like, a stomp attack was the foot and a bite attack, but their breath attack, I believe, is called Hyper Breath, and it can inflict nearly every status in the game.
No, depending on the color, depends on the status. Yes. You only get one status.
You only get one status at a time because they realized that they put you to sleep, froze you, and made you dizzy.
Yes!
That would be some bullshit.
Bye, bitch! Whoops, I did it again. One shot the boss. Get lost in the game.
Now that's a lot of damage.
That's why you minimum.
And that gives you 3 nines of coins.
They also fixed another problem with Bonetail.
What?
Well, seemingly. People haven't looked at the game. Or if this is still a thing.
Also, I believe, probably much like in GameCube, they were rigged to give you 1 experience point.
Which goes into something that people were a bit confused about, that they seem to have fixed that was dumb.
What?
On GameCube, internally, Bonetail is level 1, but that leads to a fucking issue.
What issue did that lead to?
The level?
Because the level of shit on GameCube, the level bosses have is fucking sporadic. I believe Macho Grubba is, I believe, like level 70.
Yes, but Bonetail being level 1 creates a massive problem.
Explain it as you walk out. We've done the thing. Fucking run out and save, motherfucker. And like I said, just explain it.
Yeah, you can't kind of get stuck in the... Oh, that's funny. So, the audience, their reactions are based on the level of an enemy. So, if you're fighting an enemy that's level 1, and you... Okay, I'm going to save. Hopefully this recording works. If I can get this off, it should be fine. And I'm going to quickly try to explain everything. If an enemy is level 1, the audience looks at your level compared to the enemy. So, level 1 Bonetail, I'm level 28. By taking an eternity to defeat a level 1 enemy, the audience will get bored and pissed off. Dude. And this makes Bonetail artificially more difficult because there is legitimately no way for you to defeat Bonetail in a single turn. Unless you do the bullshit I did. And they seem to have corrected that because some people, even the most purists, said it was always kind of cheap. That the AI would, it's a level 1 enemy and Mario didn't defeat it in 2 turns. When the audience becomes like bored and pissed off, you get less points. So this is just, but I one-shot Bonetail.
That's one unfortunate thing of the don't get to show anything.
But, okay, and return.
Especially because another thing with Bonetail is that the Hyper Breath, not only can it cause the different status effects depending on its color, it is also defense ignoring, meaning...
The breath is defense piercing, but all the breaths can be super guarded if you know the timing and you avoid taking damage.
And that the breaths being super guarded, that is a change from the original Western GameCube version. You couldn't super guard the breaths in the Japanese version.
No, you couldn't.
Oh, those poor motherfuckers.
The international version added a bunch of super guards.
Yes.
Return postage gives you the counterattack status permanently does half damage back to foes that direct attack.
Won't work on scroll down.
It's some enemies. But this is always kind of worthless because you have to go through the pit to get it.
Again, I'm pretty sure I told the story before. The pit was so fucking insurmountable to most people because it took people a while to find out the Danger Mario thing. I remember old ass internet rumors about return postage being something completely different. I remember
certain rumors, because it was called return postage, was just
it let you redo troubles.
No, that it was like some kind of joke badge of redoing trouble. No, there were a few variants. One variant was this joke that, as a joke, that beating the pit, that return postage, would let you like send letters to people, like you're returning some postage, and that you could literally get pointless dialogue. But that said, I do need to end off.
Yes.
No, I am kind of glad I split this in half unintentionally because my computer caught fire. So, to reiterate very quickly, the reason I needed minimum damage is Bonetail has 200 health. And to explain again, because the jumps go down, it is if you have 55 damage as a minimum, the 2 defense becomes 53. 53, 52, 51, 50. That barely does 200. But I went a little over that because of the defense thing. So, next time will be the next chapter. I recorded a little bit longer than I wanted to tonight, but cutting the pit in half isn't that bad. So I'm going to try to get this recording because my computer is holding fine. Everything seems okay, so I'm going to try to stop the recording and hope this doesn't catch fire. Which is why I was a little bit weary about saving, but this file format, if something stupid were to happen, it should be fine. But, with that said, because of how I recorded today, we did the explanation before the grinding, and then I basically did the pit, and then I stopped halfway, picked back up immediately, and I beat the pit. So, hopefully this works. With that said, I hope you all enjoyed this set of videos, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, today I have 2 questions. First off, a more serious question, and then I'll end off on a more silly question. So, let's get to the first question. How do you feel about those enemy groups where an Amazy Daisy can basically take over a slot it normally wouldn't, effectively making certain groups artificially harder if you get unlucky? I do generally agree with Carson that is cheap artificial difficulty, and that does make the pit incredibly stupid, because that means under normal circumstances you could get in a scenario where you could easily lose because the game decided to be a massive asshole and basically replace a normal enemy in a set with an Amazy Daisy that shouldn't be there. In Danger Mario, that's almost a non-issue as long as you're decently consistent. And paradoxically, in Danger Mario specifically, if you get a group of only Amazy Daisies, because they're all on the ground, you could just use Quake Hammer if you didn't want to be bothered with jumping. Because I don't really feel high-end Danger Mario requires Jumpman at all. Unless you were a bit lazy and basically decided to replace a Power Rush badge with Jumpman, because that would generally even out your damage. But I feel like you really should just go for copies of Power Rush. That way you can Quake Hammer if you feel inclined to. Because I feel like using Quake Hammer is fine. I mean, you could do only jumps, but I like having Quake Hammer as an option so I can basically hit grounded enemies and not really think about those groups. That way I can basically focus on a single easy to do attack. Not that jumping across an entire group is all that challenging, especially with simplifiers, but overall, I would understand if you threw in Jumpman because you were someone who knew that you could basically jump across enemy groups consistently. That's valid. But anyway, that was my first question. Now I'm going to get to my second question, which is a bit more silly. But I thought my second question would be a fun question to ask anyway. So without further ado, how do you feel about them canonically changing Bonetail's gender from male to female? In canon, Bonetail is now a girl. Not that it really matters, I just find that change to be interesting in English. Not that it really does anything at all, as I just said. I just think it's funny that Hooktail is a girl, Bonetail is a girl, and Gloomtail is a boy. So we basically have this weird dichotomy where Bonetail is female for some reason. Again, not that it matters. I mean, this really does change nothing. It's just a funny change where they double down on Hooktail being a girl in English, Gloomtail being a boy in English, and then Bonetail was changed from a boy to a girl. So this means Bonetail is canonically female now, not that it really matters and not that it bothers me at all. I just thought this change was interesting, if not a bit random, which is why I said this question is a bit silly. But I just wanted to see some general thoughts on this topic. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.